Hey guys, Chara5 here. Just as a bit of a forewarning, if I sound a little different and less quality than usual, it's because I am currently in California. I'm in my home state of California with my family on Christmas vacation. I have a new laptop. I haven't had a chance to update a lot of my settings for my voice, so I'm just going to be giving you pretty much the raw audio file. But anyway, trying to make this a little quick and I'm going off script. I wanted to thank each and every one of you for a fantastic 2015. It's currently December 31st, and I'm already getting a little choked up. I wish I could thank every single person in this video individually and say why everyone made this a fantastic year for me. But if I did that, this video would go on for hours and hours and hours. So I want to give a general thank you to everyone who has been supporting me as a person. And when I say that, instead of saying supporting the channel, it's because I know that a lot of people watch the channel, a lot of people watch my videos, but not the same amount of people watch like the other stuff I do, like my animations or these little udpates and like little, extra videos I do. I really want to thank those who do. Over 58,000 people. That's just something that I can't even begin to fathom, because when I started YouTube, I kind of had like 1,000 people in mind. And just last year, I reached them really quickly from like August to September to October, and then I reached 5,000, and that to me was just like I'm on top of the world, because after a while I realized, well, 1,000 is not really that many people, so 5,000 would just be incredible for me. And then I reached that, and like I said, I was on top of the world because I just had so many people who liked what I did, who finally enjoyed something I was doing, which was what I wanted to do all along. And then that number just kept growing and growing and growing and growing, and until right now, where it is today at over 58,000 people. And that to me is just incredible, because you guys, everyone who followed the channel, not just exclusively the people who support me, but everyone who follows the channel, have changed my life. And you guys have made just such an impact on something that I didn't even think was possible. Plans change. To make a bit of a drastic detour. Don't plan out your life and think that that's just where it's going to go, because that's certainly what happened to me. I mean, I had my entire life planned out after high school, and none of what I had planned out came true. Like, when I started high school, I just had this incredible idea. Like, I had everything planned out. I knew what was going to happen. I knew what it was I wanted to do. I knew where it was I wanted to go. And none of that happened. But, I mean, something good did come out of it. I don't want to get into what my plan was, because I don't think that it's worth looking back on it now. But something good did come out of it. I joined Channel Frederator Network, and now I'm doing YouTube as sort of a profession. Making videos for you guys, making parodies. I want to do more things, and 2016 is definitely going to be a very busy year for me. Now with this new computer, I'm able to record better stuff. I'm able to do more things. I'll probably be able to play better games, and most importantly, do things faster, because before, like, I had an upload schedule of probably like once or twice a month. Very radical upload schedule, mostly because I'm finally leaving my probably 8-year-old computer. 8-year-old, I think so, yeah, actually. Yeah, I think it is 8 years old, almost. That's what I've been using ever since I started YouTube. And now I'm finally leaving that for this computer, which isn't like the best thing ever, but it's still phenomenal compared to my old computer. and I want to do more things for you guys because you've just shown so much interest in what it is I do. Sometimes in me myself, and I can't thank you guys enough for allowing me to to live this dream. You know, it was a bit of a small dream because my original dream was to make an animated series that everyone fell in love with and everyone cared about. That's still a dream, don't get me wrong. Like, you start out small. I started out with wanting to meet new people, to find friends, because I didn't grow up with any in my real life. I moved around like 3 times, and in those 3 times it was just incredibly difficult for me to make friends. And then I found YouTube where, I found the internet where it was much easier to find people who had similar interests to you and make friends, and that's what I did. And it was people that I never had to move away from because I never met them in real life in the first place. Or rather, physically, because it is real life. Rather, I never met them physically. And that was my first goal, and then it was to make an animated series with them, and that sort of happened. And then when that sort of happened, it was like, oh, I want to make an animated movie, and that happened. And I guess a dream that always was sort of there was to make it on YouTube. And I mean, it wasn't that big of a priority. I didn't really care whether or not it really happened, because being an animator was always a bigger priority to me. And now that dream is kind of dying down a little bit, because of this dream that actually did happen, because of you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm bad at this without a script, but it's because of you guys that I'm able to do what I do. It's because of you guys that I'm still here. It's because of you guys that I'm recording currently. You guys have just given me so many opportunities. I know that I don't have full support from everyone. That sucks, but it's not something that I'm going to let affect me. I just have to keep going with what it is I'm doing, and I hope you guys will be there with me no matter what it is I do, no matter what it is I try out. I want to thank you so much. To you guys, my viewers, to the people who have supported me throughout this project and other personal stuff, my friends, people I've met throughout my life, people I've met this year because of YouTube, people I've gotten to work with, people I continue to work with. I mean, it's because of you guys that I met and actually had, the courage to talk to some of the people that I've collaborated with, people wanting to collaborate with me, which is just incredible, because it feels like such an opportunity to me. And it feels so grand that people actually want me to help them out with stuff. I'm sorry. I'm so lost. I'm really sorry. I know my life isn't as bad as a lot of other people's lives. In fact, when looked at objectively, my life is really good, and this makes it even better. But I want to appreciate, and I want to, have a little bit of time to just mention the people, not by name or anything, but just thank those whose lives I know is so hard and difficult right now and before, and thank them for the lessons that they've taught me throughout this year, throughout so many years. I'm not going to be cliche and say that 2016 is going to be my year and all that. It's definitely going to be a busier year for me. That I can say pretty much objectively, because just so many new tools that I'll be able to work with, so much experience that I now have throughout this year and a little bit of the last one. But we should always try to make every year our year, not just one specifically, not just because it's the new year. Make small resolutions that we know we can keep. And my resolution is just going to be to live in the now. Not worry about what it is I'm going to do in the future. Worry less about what I did wrong in the past. I'm going to try to live the moment more. And I know that living in the moment has kind of screwed with my life a little bit, but I think it's because I decided to live in the now when I was too preoccupied with every other time in my life. And I'm sorry. It runs in the family. I do that a lot. I go on tangents. I think this has gone on pretty much far enough. I just want to thank you guys again. And I hope, like I said, no matter what it is I do, I have a lot of plans for this next year. And I hope that what I do is something that you guys will support me on, and you guys will continue to follow me on, and just keep on being the amazing people you are. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't say thank you enough. So, until next time, stay safe and stay awesome. This is Charai5, wishing you a happy 2016 and signing off 2015.